Welcome to another edition of The Strong End. This is Xavier Hall. Xavier with the Z. Don't forget it, it's with the Z. Today we're going to talk about, again, how to break out the box, how to go from where you are to where you want to go. We're going to continue to beat that concept into our brains until we get it. How to go from where you are to where you want to be. Last week we talked about having a personal development program. This week we're going to talk about being the exception. Everybody else can do that except me. Everybody else can watch TV for 6 to 8 hours a day except me. Everybody else can play PlayStation and Xbox and then talk about it with their friends except me. Everybody else can go watch a football game for 6 hours on a Sunday except me. Everybody else can hang around with people who don't stretch their vision except me. Exceptionalism doesn't make you a better person. It doesn't make you better than anybody else. It just makes you a person who wants more out of life. That's it. You're not better than anybody. You're just making a decision. I made a decision that I wanted more out of life so that I don't hang around people who don't. So I had to lose some friends. You got to give up some stuff to go up. You can't keep holding on to stuff you like in order to get to what you love. You're going to have to get rid of some stuff you like to get what you love. So yeah, I had some friends I had to give up. Yeah, I had some hobbies I had to give up. Yeah, I had some time doing things that were fun that I had to give up. But I had to do that in order to get to what I love, because I have a dream to get something that I really, really want. I have a dream to be a certain person, so I can't keep being the person that I am. It doesn't work that way. See, eagles don't hang around with chickens because they don't like each other. Eagles fly above the sky. They pick out their food with exceptional vision, and then they go attack exactly what they want. Chickens don't see what's in front of them. They have zero vision. They'll eat whatever is in front of them. If you put feces in front of a chicken, he'll eat it. He'll eat rocks if you put it in front of him. They have no vision. They'll eat whatever you give them. And 98% of people are like that. They'll eat whatever's in front of them. They do no research. They listen to what everybody else tells them on the news. They listen to people at the cubicle next to them. They give them financial advice and give them life advice. And they go live at ordinary and average. If you don't want to be that and you want to be different, you're going to have to do some different stuff. You're not going to be able to fit in. Now, this is an immoral dilemma. I'm not saying that chickens are worse than or not as good as people as eagles. They're just different. They're just different species. That's the same. It's not a moral dilemma. You can be a nice person and be ordinary and average. That's okay. I'm just not talking to you. I'm talking to people who are eagles, who want to fly high, who want to do something different. You want something a little bit more than what you have. So you're going to have to do a little bit more than what you're doing. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is just a little bit extra. You're going to have to do a little bit extra. You'll be amazed what happens when you just change a couple habits, because your life, how it ends, will only be a reflection of your daily habits. That's it. Everything that you do every single day will reflect in how your life ends. So if you want a different life, if you want to have different things, you're going to have to change some habits. So make a decision. If the habit that you have isn't getting you closer to where you want to get to, then break it. If you're hanging around people who aren't stretching your vision, who can't help you get to where you want to get to, break that relationship off. You don't have to stop loving them. You can still love them. You just need to love them from a distance. I have people around me who I love to death, but they have a chicken's mentality. So I don't talk to them for a long period of time. And when I do, I'm motivating them, because then when I'm motivating them, it motivates me. So you have to make a decision. Who you're hanging around is always going to be a reflection of your income. Your income will be an average of the 5 people you hang around with the most. Let me say that again because it's important. Your income will be an average of the 5 people you hang around the most. And the only exception to that is if you're making more money than everybody around you, you're just hanging around them because you want to make yourself feel better, because you want to look at somebody and think that you're doing great. No, that's not the answer. If you're at the top of your class, you're in the wrong class. You never hang around people that don't stretch your vision, who can't help you, who aren't wiser than you. You always get around somebody who is better than you at a certain aspect that you want to get better at. You don't hang around people who can't help you unless you're helping them. That's the only reason you hang around them. So you need to decide who you want to be. And once you decide who you want to be, you got to go do it. Jesus didn't fit in, so you're not going to be able to either. You're not going to be able to fit in with a crowd and be extraordinary and exceptional at the same time. It does not work that way. If you want to fit in the crowd, go do that. If you don't and you want more out of life, then you're going to have to do what everybody else is not doing, which means you're going to have to give up some stuff to go up. You're going to have to give up some stuff to grow up. If you want to grow up, give up some stuff. Get over it. That's just how it works. Most people, they're having a weekend right now. Champions, they're having a strong end. I'm working right now. I got stuff to do. You got to decide. Are you going to have weekends or strong ends? Are you going to have weekdays or strong days? What is it going to be? We'll talk to you next week. Have a strong end, everybody.